He threw it. Oh yeah, he threw it. Sir, that was a pretty bass. Didn't even feel him hit. He was pretty though. I got the right color. One day to fish. I'm just fishing an hour. Just the first hour. I'm getting bit like crazy. Okay, see everything go. Half and half. This is a state park in this area. I'm just flicking this swim jig. I should be flicking it in some of these dark areas, but sun's high too. You know, they're gonna be in the shade and you know what, but I think what a lot of these bass are doing is they are on the main areas on the lake, the main points. but or they're deep. But they are not biting today, and I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. Not unless they're back in the creeks. But it's 1 o'clock, and I'm gonna move. Got GPS. Let's see, huh? Turn around, go to Badin Lake Campground. We'll go to that point and it's a pretty bird. Pretty bird. Yep. Traveled a long way to get down here. It's been fun. I've learned a lot about the lake. We'll be back. This ain't the last of this lake, but I'm thank goodness that I have a boat that can come out here and do this. Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a big one. That was a big one. Oh my goodness, barely hooked. Oh my goodness. That was a big one. Tell me I got that one on camera. Tell me I got that one on camera. And I probably didn't. That was probably a 5-pounder. At least a 5-pounder. Barely hooked. Yeah, that one was at least a 5-pounder. Yeah, they're here. So, yeah, they're here, man. You just have to get your butt out here and get them. It's all fishing. Absolutely. Fishing for the hotties. Come on, man. You gotta do me better than that. You see that big old bass? You see what he hit? Strike King XD, baby. You see that? That's a Strike King XD in natural greenish water. Same color. That's the water. Get it done. Green and green water. Remember that. Remember who taught you. You want to win a bass tournament. Remember that. Don't think about these other guys. These other guys lie to you. All these tournament guys, they ain't catching nothing. Yeah, that was wind blowing. I probably won't unless I catch something right there. I wish I had power poles. But if I had power poles, I'd probably get a new boat. Ew. That probably destroyed my lure. No, didn't. Just a weird thread, that's all. You got another, that was a big one too. Yeah, missed it. Yeah, I hope it got on camera. It was a good head shake. It had to be at least a 5-pounder. Man, I hate that. I absolutely hate it with a passion. Catching a big old bass like that and then losing it. Oh man, I didn't even feel him hit it. It was like a sponge. Came right up from behind it and grabbed it. So remember, from now on, change your hooks. You know, it's been like 3 or 4 years since I bought that lure. It's been sitting in my tackle box for so long. But you know what the funny thing about it is? There is not one bit of rust on that lure. Not one. Yeah, buddy. First thing in the morning, I catch bass. And right now we're swimming a KVD jig with a brace crawl, and we're swimming a KV, and the other pole we're using a Strike King deep diving crankbait. We're gonna follow this channel around. This point, we're gonna follow this point around, and we're gonna hit these rocks. We don't want to get too close, but we're gonna see if the bass are in the we're gonna see if these bass are on these rocks, and we're just gonna play a ricochet game right now, and we're gonna see if they on it, and if they on it, they on it, and if they not, they just not. The only thing we ain't tried yet is swimming a fluke. We did this morning, but it didn't pan out. So we're getting extremely soft rocks, as you can see. My hook. Ow, ow, ow. Hooked the rock. My goodness gracious. That is not a rock. That is a piece of clay. That's weird. It's a piece of clay. Huh, ain't that? Piece of clay. Ain't that something? I can keep hitting the boat just in case. But we're gonna go down this point and we're gonna check it out. I'm just gonna dust the point and see if I get anything. I know the bass like to chill out at these points right here, and who knows, we might catch us a real nice bass. It would be nice to catch one more bass before the end of the day. There's apparently a tournament going on today. I'm guessing there is a lot of bass boats out there, and yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. And yeah, I can feel it ricochet. You know, I just wanted to see if there was a bass in here, and a big one. Which we throwing a pretty good size crankbait. Out here in the mountains of the Uwharrie National Forest. Hey! There's a wave coming for us. It looks like the water may be getting a little bit dingy as we keep going into this creek channel. It wasn't so dingy on the other side, but it's extremely dingy now. Oh yeah. There's a lot of people out playing today. Yep. We get shell. Got here at 9 o'clock and we rushed to the first island, which is straight across. I'll give you a picture, a description, and guided GPS of the first island we went to. And in that island, on my bass tournament at Lake Badin with river bass limits, there was a place there where there's 2 rocks, and so I started flipping around like I did during the tournament back then. And what do you know, I ended up getting a bass. It was probably about a 2-pounder. You know, I got him to the boat, and beautiful bass, and swung him around to bring him in, and he shook his head, and that was it. He was gone. It's beautiful out, 84 degrees, feels like 90. Where are the bass gonna be? So I aimed my skills towards the rocks, and so I went towards the first point and went around, and right there the wind started picking up real bad, and I started throwing a deep dive crankbait, KVD XD Strike King. Started throwing it in 10 to 15 feet of water. Now the Strike King XD can go down to 15 to 25 feet of water. I could feel it bumping the bottom, so once I started feeling it bumping the bottoms, I started to slow down, and I could feel that lure jar when that bass hit it. I knew it, but I set the hook. When I set the hook, the bass came up, and when it came up like that, I swear to you, I could put one of my fists, and I'm a big guy, you know, I'm 250 pounds, almost 7 foot tall. I could put my fist literally down his throat. So I'm guessing he was about a 5.5, 6 pounder. Shook his head, and there goes the lure. So yeah, it's very depressing, but I love the fact that I caught them and I can see them, even though I'm not landing them. I'm just absolutely glad that I can see them. And yeah, everything's going good. I got a couple more spots I'm gonna hit behind. Hey y'all, what's up? I'm off the water and I'm headed back to the house. Yeah, there's a lot of people out today, a lot of bass fishermen. The boat held up good, the truck ran good, but my back is absolutely killing me. I don't have a 20-year-old body like I used to have, so it's really hurting bad. I may have to replace the padding in the boat, or I may just have to get me a chair from now on. But we did pretty good. We had a great time. We saw a lot of boats. We saw a lot of fishermen. We never saw anybody actually pulling fish out of the water, so I heard a lot of people complaining that they weren't catching fish. So there was a lot of action, but well, that's it for Lake Badin. And if you like this channel, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and you know, I like putting out content of me going fishing. So I guess I'll see you all out on the next lake. All right.